comparing it, but we are. So I was reading an article where they mentioned objectives of marketing. So they
Okay.
highlighted two things in which they said one is branding and the other thing is getting leads,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they said कि marketing consists of two things in which we are branding the thing, like the
Mm.
product or the business that we have. Then we're
Yeah.
getting the lead, but that we take under sales.
Yeah.
So do you think people mix up sales and marketing, or are
Yeah.
these two things different?
Yes, they're separate, and because I've had these discussions before, and this is a very
Yeah.
common thread to think on.
Misconception.
Yeah, marketing is, so as you said very rightly, there's branding and there's leads part, right? And like if you go on
Yeah.
my website, the first line it says is I get leads. So I don't do branding. uh,
Correct.
and yeah, because getting leads is very easy to explain to someone, like it's so obvious a value proposition, right?
Yeah.
Branding is like long-term investment, results nahi aa rahe, sir. So
Yeah.
so in terms of that,
Relate more, but yeah.
yeah, so in terms of that, we get the leads, and if the sales team is shit, then that's a bad reflection on us. So,
Hmm.
okay, if the business was a shop, a marketer would be outside the shop, and the salesperson would be inside the shop. And the marketer would send people to the shop, and it's the salesperson's responsibility to close those deals. And the
Yeah.
salesperson might be the person behind the counter, you know. So that's the way I look at it. I mean, there can be
Yeah.
salespeople outside too. I got you. But when there's the marketing
Yeah.
team, usually they're the ones that are outside. Yeah.
So there's a lot of conversation going on for what kind of content we should put out. Like these days, people are more okay with video content, like the one we are doing,
Yeah.
and people are more into blog writing.
Yeah.
But previously, it used to be like face-to-face marketing, pamphlets, board hoardings, stuff,
Yeah.
etc., etc. So, with the coming age and era, what do you think? What kind of medium or the marketing platform would be the best to boom in the industry?
Very interesting. I think digital has still so much untapped potential. Not even potential, just the current kinetic energy is so much. There's so much, so many businesses that aren't online, right? And
Yeah,
uh, so I just think for the next 10 years, only thing marketers need to think about is as more automation comes in. I read this very nice article with the punchline for which was that a one person marketing team can handle budgets of 11 crores. And if that one
yeah,
person is very good, this is for advertising, not for branding and stuff. If that one person is very good, Facebook has set up such great automation, and there's so many other automation tools and AI tools that you don't need a team of 10, 15, 50 marketers. So that's what I would say. As a marketer, you need to focus on that. How do I, you have to like refresh your skills so I mean, repeatedly in every like
really,
2 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just, I don't want to say it, but it's just same as to those medical students who have to learn and read new books which come out in the market. Same as,
Absolutely.
yeah. So I don't want to say it. We are not comparing it, but we are putting it in that like explanation. Because
Yeah.
layman language में समझाया जाए तो people would not get the meaning of advertising on Facebook, campaigns, the logical terms that we want to like put it
Okay.
out
Okay.
in that, yeah, in that way. Yeah, so did you read any books for marketing, or you solely relied on these
Mm,
sessions that you're talking about that you purchase and learn from?
I have read marketing. I'm just looking at my books. I have
Yeah,
read marketing books, and I just bought this one. This is Marketing by Seth Godin.
correct. Yeah.
This is supposed to be like a Bible or something. You gotta go through it. But for the practical aspect of my life, no, Google has been my teacher, and those courses, absolutely.
Love that. I came across a book called Building a Story Brand, if you
Oh
have
yeah, I
heard of
have that.
it.
Yeah.
Donald Miller, right?
Miller, Ronan Miller, yeah.
Yeah, love that book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, love this book. You read it? Do you have a insight about this?
I've gone through the framework a little bit. I haven't fully read it, like the 6-step framework. I know the framework because I had heard audiobooks and audios podcasts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So recently, I think that's all the questions I have now. We can just generally chit chat. So recently, I just came across a podcast. There's this guy who does a podcast about real estate and marketing. So he was telling that how people in real estate world
In
do
India.
not, no, outside.
Okay.
So he's from US, and he said that people in the real estate world do not utilize marketing very well, or the online marketing platforms very well there, because they had their previous thought processes that to get leads from other other house sellers.
Yeah.
So it's like I get a client from someone else who's selling a house, and then I send it, like, if they don't like the house, I send them to someone else. So they were
Referral
just
or
having this conversation, yeah, referrals. They were just talking about this, and then I was thinking that marketing is really getting into everybody's head these days. So
okay. In the case of real estate specifically, so I got a client for a prospect. I won't say client because they didn't convert for real estate marketing, and there are a lot of real estate marketing outsourcing agencies in India, and they charge a lot, dude.
yeah,
They charge bonkers. Like this guy I talked to, he was charging $2,500 per month for doing real estate marketing. But the thing is, I thought, hey, oh, done. Shubham found his way to get rich, right?
yeah.
But when you talk to someone who's really good, he explained over 1 hour his process and how he like gets results. Real estate is not something where it's not a Flipkart or Amazon ad that you're gonna, or any other ad. I mean, it's not a small sales cycle. It's a bigger sales cycle, and for that, online marketing for real estate is way a bit more complex than other things, because he had like the cycle where person clicks on the ad, and then there's an email sequence for the next 6 months, right, for that client. And then email ke saath then there's retargeting ads also, and there's this also, and there's webinars also, and all that stuff, whatever, and calls and this.
Yeah.
And he had this whole, it was all automated because he had been doing it for whatever 3 years now. So I mean, I didn't think that real estate marketing like gives a perception that people weren't doing it online. I thought too many people are doing it online because I found many agencies like that. But maybe
Yeah.
because I'm in the thing, that's why I think everyone is doing it. And yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I was just looking at the fact, like, I was not looking at from the perspective of the people who are using it. I was looking at from the perspective of why people are not using it. Like, the thing that you mentioned, right? You mentioned one of the things that there's, if the guy is 40 years old and he has not been using it,
yeah.
and now you suddenly just put it on him that use it, then what is it that gets him using it? Like, the one example that you can give, that what should we say for him to get using it?
Results, they speak a lot. If we can
I
just show
mean,
it.
yeah, I
If
mean,
let's
that you
so
can do.
let's say you don't have results. Let's say you don't have results. Then
Yeah.
you can use someone else's results, and I've done this every time for any project. When I get international clients, right, and I just started doing it not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have any international portfolio, and not even a big Indian portfolio. So I just collabed with two people who did, and I just showed their work, and And I said, hey, yeah, I've made these websites. Because if, yeah, because I had told them, hey, if I get you on a project, we're going to split the commission, right? So that's not an issue. So I'm going to use your work
Yeah.
to get clients. Don't you want me to get clients? And
Nice.
now, so anyway, so similarly in marketing, if you don't have your own results, you can show, even for social
Others.
media or anything, show a case study. Just say it's a case study then. And second would be, yeah, you have to educate someone like that. That's the issue.
Yeah.
But results get people.
Also, funniest thing, he has a business. Okay. And he has been doing it since a decade now. More than a decade, I guess. And he didn't have a website. I had to be on his I had to be on his back for a website, like get a website, get a website, get a website. And he was just not convinced. He's like, I have my
Is he still
catalog.
not convinced?
He did get convinced in the 2000s. I ended up telling him that catalogs are not the way. You are dealing with a person on a phone. Catalogs are not the way. And he got convinced, and then I was small, so I could not like pursue it. But I would have made the website for him if I could. So that is why this question is like so important. That why does every business needs a website, a social presence, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. To your point, there are people who have these already successful businesses, right? And let alone someone who's new.
Yeah.
And so it's a proven concept. Ki, okay, you can do this. You're doing this. You're making money already. You have money to invest also now.
Yeah.
So I don't think every business needs a website, but as you said, you corrected yourself, like they need a presence. So maybe a website doesn't make sense for them. That's possible. But you
Yeah.
need some presence online. How will people find you? And dude, it's the craziest part, right? My mom started her own business like 6 7 months ago. She left the teaching profession after 21 years. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the first thing I did, because I can make websites, so I just like cool. Within like one night, I made a website, and that website got us leads after like 3 4 months only. But you know that I had like a shitty, ultra shitty WordPress contact form, which was not looking good. Also, not even like it looks really nice. No, I
Yeah.
had just made the website and I had not edited the form yet. वो बहुत ही shitty लग रहा था. And
Yeah.
from that shitty ass form, we got like the Ministry of Culture of India. So it's a government project, right?
What?
They reached out through that
What?
form,
Oh
and
my God.
just even stuff like that because I was doing her social media also, obviously because a child is the best free employee you can get. So
I know, dude.
yeah. So whatever, they just googled and found, and then whatever, maybe they went on YouTube, and master they went on website, and then they filled that form, and I was like, so that's just like not an established business, just 3 4 6 months old. Imagine if an established business did that, when you have a lot of things to show and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So absolutely, man. And
By the way,
also
your mom doesn't look like your mom. She looks like your sister for sure.
okay, yeah.
I'm sure you're
Hmm.
not getting this for the first time
Yes.
by your reaction. Yeah, so the free employee thing that you mentioned, as soon as my mom and dad got to know that I can make good videos and posters, they
Yeah.
were on my back for like every occasion. They're like, iska bana de, happy Janmashtami, happy New Year, happy
Happy New
ye,
Year,
happy.
right?
Okay.
एक ना अच्छी सी पोस्ट बना के फैमिली ग्रुप पर डाल देंगे.
Family group? No, they have to
फॉरवर्ड
promote
करनी.
their business
हाँ कुछ.
and they're like एक लोगो लगा दे ऊपर इसका देख इसका अच्छा लग रहा है ऐसा बना दे I'm like got it done
अच्छा, I have one question for you.
yeah
Okay, so how we were discussing that how to sell yourself from freelancing and all that. So I won't So the tricky question is it. I'll maybe read into it, but I won't throw it at you as well. So one thing I have for tip I have for selling is that mm, whatever you're into, there's someone out there who's already bought into it. Okay. So let's say you were doing social media. There are people who know that they like know and they want to and they have the money to spend on social media. Okay. You just need to reach out to them. And if you do, then you'll find so let's say you talk to 30 people or 50 people or 100 people, maybe 50 are those who you have to like for hamper upon that shit for years, and if the daughter is into it, then maybe they'll be also into it. uh, okay. But you don't want to go for those people. There's gonna be 5 people out of those 50 or 100 who already are into it. Okay. So
Yeah.
they know you karna hai, they have that burning desire and they have the money for it also, and they just want someone who can do it and they don't have the time for it maybe. So I always used to say this, even in I say that business and dating are very similar. And so, in terms of dating, I can say this thing: whatever weird shit you're into, there's some girl who's also into it, right? And you just need to find her. It's so true, man. Like if you're into BDSM or threesomes, and like
Oh my
this
God.
girl,
Got it.
so there's
Yeah.
girls who are into that, and so like let's just take the example of a threesome, okay? Um, Someone asked me like, how do you convince your girlfriend for a threesome? I'm like, here's the thing, okay? That's too difficult. If she's not into it, then you can't do it, dude. You can't force someone to do that stuff, okay? So you can't
Yeah.
maybe you can't force someone. You have a client or a CEO and you tell them, hey, you should make videos with your own phone. Just start making videos, and now let's say they're completely opposed to it. That's too difficult a conversion. Maybe it won't just happen, but you can find someone who's already tried it or already thinking about it. So yeah, just find the girl who's already into threesomes, and it'll be so easy. And she'll be like, and the moment you open your mouth, they'll be like, oh, huh, I had that idea too. So like recently, this is this client, and I said maybe you should make, as in you have such good industry knowledge that you could make videos and they would be valuable. And he said, Shubhamji, that's exactly what I was thinking for the last 2 months. Naga, see, I found my threesome girl right here. Like, she's already into social media, right?
What an example, dude. What an example. I must say.
Yeah, just find the person who's already into your idea. Yeah.
So, do you want to
Do you
ask
get
something?
my question, which the tricky question I was gonna send, and to the viewers also, this will be actually interesting because I want to know the answer to this. Um,
Okay.
so when I get leads, it's a very direct conversation, as in it's easier to say because it just involves maths, right? I can just say that, hey, if I get a lead for 50 rupees and you get, I get 15 of those, 100 of those leads, even if you close two of them, you make 40,000 and it's all profitable. So what's the issue? Okay. Um, Very simple. Now, however, social media is not that simple. It's not that direct. So since you're more into social media and content, even though I am also into it, but that's not my primary thing, how would you go about that conversation? How would you explain the ROI? Like one meeting to do it. You can't have multiple conversations and that stuff. As if anyone has like hacks for that, or it's like of course case studies is one answer, I guess.
How do I
But
tell them that social media will work out for them?
yeah, and get them to pay you also. Matlab, that level pe convince or
Yeah.
explain.
So, the first thing that you said, case studies, obviously. Second thing, ads is one of the things that people are looking at in social media
Yeah,
also. Because
absolutely.
you have seen Instagram pe there is a promote your post. Then on Facebook, you are promoting your posts. So people are looking at the statistics. So if they get followers and if they get those statistics, if they are, for now, they are not looking at the revenue that they're generating. They are looking at the statistics of the people who are coming in and looking at them. So basically, if as a YouTuber, I say that I am getting 100 subscribers per month, that's not enough for somebody who is at 1 million subscribers, but who is at like
Zero.
100 success, who is at 0 and he's getting 100 per month. That's a very big deal for that guy.
Yeah.
And that is how the thing that you said, that you said that judge the room and judge the person you are talking to. So the requirements of that person will depend according to that, as
Yeah,
well
that's there.
as, yeah, as well as the content that they are looking for. So I was doing this social media work for a dietitian, and my ideas and her ideas were like this. And I had to mend myself to here to make her understand that she will also have to come here so that we can meet here somewhere
Okay.
and make, yeah. So it's more about agreeing to them as well as negotiating your ideas in a format that they understand.
Yep. That's
And
awesome. Okay.
when she saw my posts on my company platform, my personal platform, so she was pretty convinced that, she knows what she's talking about. I might as well give her a chance, and after a month, we'll see if we want to continue this.
Right. That's awesome. Okay. Very fruitful answer. I like that. I think we can end with this discussion then on Yukti's expertise. And okay, cool.
Yeah,
See you
yeah.
next time. Go
Thank
follow
you.
Yukti,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Okay, one tip I have, one thing you can all learn from Yukti is that uh, this ability to just like reach out to people, be extroverted, just put yourself out there. It takes courage, right? Even if it's your own batchmate, or even if it's someone, even if it's a colleague, right? It takes courage to go and speak to that person, and I really appreciate that. So like, keep on doing that work, and best of luck to you. It's true, man.
Thanks, dude. You were pretty cool too, man. I really enjoy our conversations whenever we talk about random shit. I don't know where we started from and where we end. It's just amazing.
I have no idea how we met actually in
I
college.
I was just thinking that last night. I was like, yeah, हम मिले थे. I don't remember it. I have a great meeting. Thank you. Bye.